Hello friends, welcome to Infotech channel. So in this session, I would like to explain JavaScript hoisting. Okay, so hoisting is nothing but when JavaScript engine executes the JavaScript code, okay, it creates a global execution context. Okay, so the global execution context has two phases. One is a creation phase, another one is a execution phase. Okay, during the creation phase, okay, the JavaScript engine moves to the variable function, okay, declaration of the top of your code. Okay, and this is known as hoisting in JavaScript. Okay, so variable and function declaration at the top of your code. Okay, so before declaration we place the code in your top of your line, right? Top of your code is nothing but a hoisting. Okay, so let me see a variable hoisting in JavaScript. Let me create a new file, and I can save this file as JS hoisting.html. Okay, so here let me take JS hosting. Okay, so I'm taking here an H1 and I'm taking JS hosting in JavaScript. Let me copy and I can paste it here. And so I may take here a style tag, and I'm taking H1 and background color dark blue, color white, padding 20 pixels. Right click open in default browser. Okay, JS hosting. For hosting, let me take variable hosting first. Script tag. I told you that we have two phases here for hosting. One is the creation part. I'll show here how the creation and how the execution. Next one is execution. So first one is a creation part. Okay, there are two types of hosting available. So first we can see here variable hosting. Okay, so our variable hosting, let me create a variable first. So let me take here console.log. Okay, I may take your counter. Okay, this is my variable name. Okay, so when you print this one on the browser, go to this browser, just reload this page, right click open in inspect, and go to this console part. So you may get here like counter is not defined. Okay, now I want to declare this undefined. Okay, I want to declare this function, like I want to declare this variable. So counter equal to 30. So I'm assign the value 30. Now let me go to this browser, the still of this page. Now this changes to undefined, because so you are placing this code on the top without initialization of the value. Okay, so here in this example I declared the counter variable and initialize it the value 30. Okay, so however this first line of code doesn't cause an error. Okay, the reason that JavaScript engine moves to the variable declaration to the top of the script. Okay, so the technically the code execution phase. Okay, like var counter equal to, next we will write console.log counter. So let me take here, I'm taking here. Okay, so var I'm declaring this one var counter. Now console.log counter. So here counter I'm assigning some value. Okay, so during this creation phase, okay, so the global execution content. Okay, this is the execution content we have. So this is global execution content. The JavaScript engine places the counter in the memory and initialize the value is undefined. Okay, so the counter will be stored in the memory. Once we can run the JavaScript, it will store the counter and it will store the value as a undefined. Okay, now once the undefined value is initialized to the counter, so no matter you can put in any number here, so you may get here undefined only. Okay, so let me take the same example. Okay, so I'm taking here let count. Okay, so before that let me take here console.log. Okay, I may take here count. Okay, so let count equal to 20. Okay, so when you print this one, so you may get here reference error, like we can't access the count before initialization. Let me go to this, just reload this page. Okay, so we can't access this count before initialization. The same error we can came here. Okay, so this error message like explains that, okay, the count variable is already in the heap memory. Okay, so however it hasn't been initialized. Okay, so behind the scenes, the JavaScript engine hoist variable declares the let keyword. Okay, so however it does not initialize the let variables. Okay, notice that we can access the variable, it doesn't exist in JavaScript. So that's the reason JavaScript will throw a different error. Okay, now let me take here. If you want to take same example, okay, if you take here something like text. Okay, I'm taking text here. Now we get a different error like okay, text is not defined. Okay, so when you reload this page, text is not defined like this. Okay, like the hoisting concept will be work here. Okay, so next we have one more concept like function hoisting. Okay, so like variables, okay, the JavaScript engine also hoists the function declaration. Okay, this means that JavaScript engine also moves to the function declaration at the top of the script. Okay, so let me take an example. So same concept, let me take here, let x equal to 40. Okay, so comma y equal to 30. Okay, so I have installation two variables here, x and y. Okay, let result equal to, okay, so I may take here add x comma y. So add x comma y. Okay, so I may take your console.log. Okay, I may print your result value. Okay, when you result this one, okay, so before that let me create some function here, function. So you may take here the same add a comma b. Sorry, so here we are taking x comma y, right? So taking x comma y. So inside of function I may return x plus y. Okay, I want to return this value now. Okay, so you may get here a 30 result. Okay, this concept is nothing but hoisting. So before initialization, okay, so before the function declaration, I'll place this console.log at the top of the code. So this is nothing but a function hoisting. When you run this one on the browser, just reload this page. Okay, now so I want to make this code. Okay, comment. Okay, so we may get here 70. Sorry, 40 plus 30, 30 plus 40 plus 30, so we may get here 70 value. Okay, and you can also declare the same thing. Okay, you can also declare the same function multiplication I'm taking here. Okay, so here I'm taking here a comma b. Okay, for multiplication itself I'm just returning some value, return a multiplied b. Okay, and let take here, let a equal to 9. Okay, and b equal to 1 1 4 1 4 value. Okay, and ultimate let final result equal to, okay, I may take here mul multiplication. Okay, so I may take here a comma b. Now let me call this one console.log. Okay, so I may take here final result. So when you print this one, we'll make it a values 126. Okay, so here this is nothing but during the creation phase. So this is called a creation phase. Okay, so during this creation phase, okay, of the execution context, okay, the JavaScript engines place this multiple function declares in the heap memory, and it says the JavaScript engine create an object for the function. Okay, and the function refers to the mul, okay, multiplication. Okay, and the same thing, okay, if you take this is the same function, right? So same function I may copy here, we will get the reference error here if you take like this. Okay, so I may take this one, I may place here comments here. Okay, now let's take a comma b. So here I'm placing this value. So after that let final result. Okay, I may cut this one, I can paste it here. Let final result equal to, okay, multiplication a comma b console.log. Okay, and let here let multiplication equal to, okay, so I may use here a function. Okay, and a comma multiplied, sorry, so here I'm using anonymous function. Okay, instead of mul I'm taking here anonymous function. Okay, so in that time, so you may get this reference error like okay, so multiplication is not defined, mul is not defined, like this type of error you can get if you run this one on the code. So mul is not defined. Okay, so like, okay, so like we can use this JavaScript code. Okay, so this is a hoisting concept. So let me take summary of this hoisting. Like so JavaScript hoisting occurs during the creation phase of the execution context. Okay, and also it will move the variable and function declaration at the top of the script. Okay, and the JavaScript hoists the variables. Okay, we can declare it whether it is a let keyword, but we doesn't initialize them as a variable declared with the var keyword. Okay, and the JavaScript engine doesn't hoist the function expressions and the arrow functions. So even though the hoisting expression, if you use arrow function, so you may get here an error message. Okay, the same thing if you want to use this in arrow function. Okay, so here I'm taking here values, right? So let me take here multi equal to, okay, and so I'm taking here sim. So we have taken the function mul, right? I'm taking the same mul, and here I may take a comma b. Okay, now we will take this arrow function. Okay, a multiplied b. Okay, so you may also get the same error message. You can't access before the initialization. The same error you can get here. Okay, so for arrow function also the hoisting concept does not work here. That's about hoisting in JavaScript.